Hello, my name is Alex Salvatore, pastor of Valley Community Church, and usually once a week I answer questions from ask.com. But today I wanted to put a personal touch on it. I received a question, and the question was this: do I personally find homosexuality a sin? And is it something that people are born with, or something that they choose to do? And usually when this topic is discussed, there's always that common refrain: love the sinner, but hate the sin. And it never really sat well with me because I want to be known for how I love, not for how I judge. Because what Christ actually did say was this: the same measure that you use to judge others, God will use to judge you. And I know I don't have my life all together, and I need as much grace as possible because God's grace is amazing, and it's for all. And the interesting thing about love is that God called us to love our neighbor. That's the greatest thing for us to do, to love God with our heart, soul, and mind, and to love our neighbor as ourselves. And the interesting thing about neighbors is there's some neighbors that you're born with, and there's some neighbors that you meet later on in life. But the question is not when does someone become your neighbor. The question is, who is your neighbor? And we're called to love our neighbor, and our neighbor is the homosexual. The neighbor could be the Muslim. The neighbor could be the Cowboys fan that you don't like. And so what we're called to do is love, and then we should be known by our love. And the funny thing is this: when I was getting ready to do this video, my son asked me, "Dad, what are you doing?" I said, "I'm making a video." And he said, "Why?" And I said, "To tell people about God, that there's a God that loves them." And I think that's what we're all supposed to do, is to tell people that there's a God that loves them. And I just want to encourage you that if you're homosexual and you're watching this video, God doesn't hate you. He loves you, and He died for you. And there's no one like our God. And that's a good thing. And that's hope. And that's hope in the valley.